Hey everyone, my name is Sean and I'm an independent filmmaker. And on this channel, I answer two film related questions every week. Okay, first question. What is a movie where the rhythm of the edit, whether it's rapid fire cuts or agonizing long, unbroken takes, feels like an active character that dictates your physical reaction to the film? Oliver Stone's JFK. The rapid editing perfectly blends archival footage with actual scenes shot by Oliver Stone, creating a wave of tension that doesn't let up until the credits roll. Similarly to what I discussed last week when talking about exposition, this film is another great example letting the audience discover information side by side with the protagonist played by Kevin Costner. You truly feel like you're a detective watching this picture, trying to piece together if JFK was killed via conspiracy. Oliver Stone even highlights this by not giving the audience a direct answer, but presenting evidence and allowing the viewer to come up with their own conclusions. On the flip side to JFK's rapid editing, Gus Van Sant made a film in 2003 called Elephant. The film is heavily inspired by the 1999 Columbine High School massacre. The movie is slow, not in a bad way though. It's edited to be eerie and quiet. There's little energy to the film. However, it works considering the specific subject matter. Because Elephant doesn't have bold editing choices, you feel as if you are a student at the school, secretly observing everyone, including the shooters, go about their day. It's almost like a documentary. In terms of long, unbroken takes that make the editing feel like a character, 2014's Birdman is a great example, especially because the cut in Birdman is hidden through whip pans and locations. Therefore, Birdman achieves long moving takes with high energy, which makes the edit of the film feel like it has its own persona. I can't talk about rhythm and the character of film editing without mentioning Edgar Wright. All of his films have fast paced editing with perfectly timed humor and creative imagery that makes you understand Edgar's Wright's personality, though I haven't met him. In fact, when I saw his adaptation of The Running Man, I was a little disappointed that he didn't personalize the editing enough. He's such a unique filmmaker that when he makes a film like that, which doesn't really utilize his full creative mind in the editing room, it sticks out like a sore thumb when viewing his whole filmography. Anyway, let's jump out to the second question for today. Okay, in the editing room, what is the most painful time you had to kill your darlings, aka cutting a beautiful shot, a funny joke, or a great performance simply because it is ruining the momentum of the larger story? Well, when I was in high school, I believe I was a freshman going into my sophomore year. I made what technically you can call my first feature film. It was called Modernistic Enigma. As many of you know, I refer to Starship as my first feature because Modernistic Enigma was truly an awful film. Plus, I made it so young and inexperienced. On top of that, the film is now lost, not purposely, but because the hard drive, which is I kept the movie on, was damaged by accident a few years ago. Also, I did erase the film and its trailers from the internet, so doing that was purposeful, I'll admit. Anyway, in Modernistic Enigma, there was a scene that was filmed at the Secret Sidewalk in Fremont, California. The Secret Sidewalk, which is currently private property, by the way, just have to put that out there, is this hidden cement trail that used to be an aqueduct. It's over 100 years old, I believe, but don't quote me on that. It's located just off the Niles Canyon Road. Anyway, I for this film, my friends and I recorded the ending on the cement trail. In the movie, the protagonist's main source of transportation was one of those razor scooters because the actor didn't know how to ride a bike. Don't even get me started on that one. Anyway, I had him ride the scooter in the final action scene along the cement trail, which was pretty high up and honestly not safe at all. Not at all. But we were kids, so we didn't think much of it at the time. And some of those shots, which didn't make the final cut of the movie and obviously are lost now, were pretty cool. Bear in mind, I may be blinded by nostalgia, but I remember at the time mourning the idea of cutting them. And As I sit here and reflect on shooting that and being so young and not considering the consequences of filming that whole scene, that's what makes it so unique. Nowadays, I would never shoot a scene like that, even because of the amount, not even because of the amount of rules and safety protocols that were be broken, but also just simply I don't think I could if I can my equipment can handle going up that place, it'll probably break. I also shot the movie on a camcorder, which made it even more eerie, but at the same time grounded. My friends and I were so bad, man. We when we shot the movie, we walked into Half Price Book and just randomly went into an aisle and recorded a scene. The manager even came up to us and was obviously not too happy. But we got it. We got the scene. In terms of more recent projects, there's this historical house located next to where I grew up, and I've tried to get it in a number of my shorts and shot a scene in the house's garden for Starship, and but it always gets cut every single time. I even tried filming in front of the house for Modernistic Enigma, I believe, and sure enough, it got cut. The house is just beautiful. It's just beautiful location to do shots. I won't say the house's name because I actually have a scene in the current draft of my second feature that I'm hoping to finally film there. So we'll see. Maybe the curse will be finally broken, but who knows? Anyway, though, let me know in the comment section below what your thoughts are on these questions. And as always, thank you so much for watching this video. Also, please like it, share it, and follow my channel for more. And as always, have a great day.